Chapter 11 of 365 Foreign Dishes. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. 365 Foreign Dishes by Unknown. Chapter 11. November. 1. Swiss fried sweetbreads. Blanch the sweetbreads and sprinkle with salt and pepper, then cut into thin slices. Dip in beaten egg and roll in grated Swiss cheese and fine breadcrumbs, and fry in a little hot butter to a golden brown. Serve hot, garnished with parsley. 2. Japanese chicken. Cut 2 spring chickens into pieces at the joints. Season with salt, ginger, pepper, and curry powder, and let fry in hot olive oil until brown. Remove the chicken. Add 1/4 cup of chopped leeks, 1/2 pint of Japanese sauce, 1/2 cup of chrysanthemum flowers, 2 chopped red peppers, some bamboo sprouts shaved thin, and 1/2 cup of water. Cover and let cook 10 minutes. Add the chicken to the sauce with 1 cup of coconut juice. Let all simmer until the chicken is tender. Serve on a platter with a border of cooked rice and garnish with fried parsley. 3. Hindu venison. Cook some venison, well seasoned, until tender and slice thin. Peel and slice 2 apples and 1 Spanish onion. Season and fry until a light brown. Add 1 cooked carrot sliced thin, some savory herbs, and 1 cup of mutton broth. Cover and let cook 15 minutes. Then mix 1/2 ounce of butter with 1/2 tablespoonful of curry powder and 1 tablespoonful of lemon juice. Add to the sauce with the sliced venison. Cover and let simmer 10 minutes. Then add 1 tablespoonful of currant jelly. Let get very hot and serve, garnished with fried croutons and sliced lemon. 4. Spanish tongue. Boil a beef tongue until tender. Take off the outer skin. Then rub with butter and the beaten yolk of an egg. Put in a baking dish. Add 1/2 cup of the water in which the tongue was cooked, 1/2 glass of wine, and 1/2 can of mushrooms. Sprinkle with salt and pepper and let bake until brown. Serve garnished with the mushrooms. 5. English pigeon pie. Clean and season some young pigeons. Stuff each with chopped oysters and bits of butter and let stew until tender with 1 onion, 2 sprigs of parsley, and 1 bay leaf. Then line a deep pie dish with a rich paste. Let bake and fill with the stuffed pigeons. Add the sauce. Cover with the paste and let bake until brown. Serve hot. 6. Hungarian stuffed gooseneck. Remove the skin from the neck of a fat goose and stuff with some soaked bread, fried with 1 small chopped onion in a tablespoonful of goose dripping. Add chopped parsley, salt, paprika, and ginger and mix with 1 egg. Lay in a baking pan with a little hot water and bake until brown. Serve hot with red cabbage cooked with wine. 7. Swedish cabbage. Shred a cabbage very thin. Sprinkle with salt and cook in as little water as possible until tender. Then add some milk and let boil. Add a tablespoonful of butter mixed with flour, some mace, and white pepper to taste. Let boil up and serve hot. 8. Spanish fried fish. Season and slice red fish. Roll in flour and fry until brown. Then heat 1 tablespoonful of butter. Add 1 chopped onion and 1 cup of tomatoes. Let fry. Add 1 tablespoonful of flour and 1 cup of water. Also some parsley, salt, pepper, and 1 bay leaf chopped fine. Let all cook. Then add the slices of fried fish. Let all get very hot and serve with boiled rice. 9. German spiced rabbit. Clean and cut the rabbit into pieces. Sprinkle with salt, ginger, black pepper, and paprika and pour over some vinegar. Heat 1 tablespoonful of dripping. Add the slices of rabbit and 1 sliced onion, 2 bay leaves, a few peppercorns, 2 sprigs of parsley, thyme, and a little mace. Cover with hot water and let stew slowly until tender. Thicken the sauce with butter mixed with flour. Let cook and serve hot with apple compote. 10. English layer cake. Bake 3 layers of sponge cake, then mix some jelly with wine and spread between the layers and over the top and sides. Cover with a rich chocolate icing flavored with vanilla. 11. Dutch rice pudding. Mix 1 cup of rice in 2 cups of milk. Add 1 tablespoonful of butter, the yolks of 4 eggs, the juice of half lemon, 1 cup of sugar and nutmeg to taste, 1/2 cup of chopped raisins, 1/2 cup of nuts, and the whites of the eggs beaten to a stiff froth. Bake in a well-buttered pudding dish until done. Serve cold. 12. Polish poached eggs. Boil 1/2 cup of vinegar with 1 cup of water and break in fresh eggs one at a time and poach them. Remove to a platter. Sprinkle with salt and pepper. Then add 1 tablespoonful of butter and 1 tablespoonful of sugar to the sauce. Let boil up and pour over the eggs. Serve on buttered toast. 13. Belgian sweet potato puree. Boil 4 sweet potatoes until soft. Mash until smooth with 1 tablespoonful of butter, 2 beaten eggs, 1 tablespoonful of brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoonful of cinnamon, and 1/4 cup of milk. Beat well. Put in a buttered pudding dish. Pour over some melted butter. Let bake until brown. Serve hot with broiled steak. 14. Spanish codfish. Parboil 1 cup of shredded codfish. Heat 2 tablespoonfuls of butter. Add 1 chopped onion and 2 cups of tomatoes. Let fry. Add 1 tablespoonful of flour. Stir until thickened. Then add 1 cup of water, pepper, and chopped parsley. Let boil well. Add the codfish. Let simmer 1/2 hour. Serve on buttered toast. 15. Halibut à la Toulonnaise. Slice the fish. Season highly with salt, pepper, cloves, lemon juice, and parsley. Then roll in flour and fry in hot olive oil until brown. Garnish with lemon slices and parsley. Serve with a lettuce salad with French dressing. 16. Jewish stewed goose. Cut and clean a fat goose into pieces. Season with salt, pepper, and ginger. Put in a stewpan with 1 sliced onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 bay leaf, thyme, and a few peppercorns. Add the juice of a lemon. Cover with hot water and let cook until tender. Thicken with flour and serve hot with applesauce. 17. Polish rice pudding. Heat 1 quart of milk. Add 1 cup of boiled rice, 3 ounces of seeded raisins, and 2 ounces of currants. Let cook 10 minutes. Then add the grated peel of a lemon, 1/4 of a grated nutmeg, and the yolks of 6 eggs, well beaten, with 1 cup of sugar. Mix thoroughly and pour into a well-buttered pudding dish. Let bake until done. Then beat the whites to a stiff froth with 3 tablespoonfuls of pulverized sugar. Flavor with vanilla. Spread on the pudding and let brown slightly in a hot oven. Serve with lemon sauce. 18. Vienna dumplings. Mix 2 eggs and 1/2 cup of water, a pinch of salt, and enough flour to make a stiff batter. Then drop by the tablespoonful into boiling salted water until they rise to the surface. Remove to a platter and fry some onions in hot butter. Sprinkle with salt and pepper and pour over the dumplings. 19. Bavarian sauerkraut. Cook 2 pounds of fresh pork. Season with salt and pepper. Add 2 bay leaves and a few cloves. When half done, add 1 quart of sauerkraut and let cook 1 hour. Add 1 cup of wine and 1 tablespoonful of brown sugar. Let all cook until tender. Serve with potato dumplings. 20. Chicken croquettes à la reine. Chop cold-cooked chicken with some mushrooms, parsley, and thyme, and season with salt, black pepper, and cayenne. Add a tablespoonful of butter and 2 well-beaten eggs. Then form into croquettes. Dip in beaten egg and fine breadcrumbs and fry in deep hot lard to a golden brown. Make a cream sauce and serve with the croquettes. Garnish with parsley. 21. Jewish goose grieben. Cut all the fat from the goose into small pieces and cook in a skillet with 1 cup of cold water. Let cook uncovered until the water has evaporated, then fry until brown. Sprinkle with salt and serve hot. 22. French venison pie. Cut venison in very small pieces and stew, highly seasoned, until tender. Line a deep pie dish with a rich pie paste and bake. Then fill with the venison. Add a glass of port wine, a pinch of cloves and mace to the sauce, and bits of butter rolled in flour. Pour the sauce over the venison and cover with the paste. Rub the top with a beaten egg and let bake until done. 23. Belgian broiled quail. Select fat quails. Rub with salt, pepper, and butter, and tie a very thin strip of bacon around the body of each quail. Place on a broiler over a slow fire. Let broil 20 minutes until done. Remove the bacon. Have ready buttered toast. Place the birds on the toast, pour over some melted butter, chopped parsley, and lemon juice. Serve hot. 24. Vienna roast beef. Season a rib roast of beef with salt, pepper, and ginger and rub with vinegar. Put in the dripping pan with 1 sliced onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 carrots, 2 stalks of celery cut fine, 1 bay leaf, and a few cloves and peppercorns. Pour over 1 cup of stock and dredge with flour. Let bake in a quick oven. Allow 15 minutes to the pound. Serve with potato dumplings. 25. Oysters à la Toulonnaise. Drain large oysters. Sprinkle with salt and pepper. Try out a few slices of bacon in a frying pan. Remove the bacon. Roll the oysters in fine breadcrumbs and sauté until brown on both sides. Place on hot buttered toast. Sprinkle with lemon juice and garnish with olives. 26. Chicken à la béchamel. Clean and season a fat hen. Put a few slices of chopped bacon in a saucepan. Let get hot. Add the chicken with 1 carrot, 1 onion, 2 stalks of celery chopped fine, 1 herb bouquet, 1 bay leaf, a few cloves and allspice, and 2 blades of mace, 2 sprigs of parsley, and 1 cup of hot water. Let all stew until tender, then add some chopped mushrooms and pour over all 1 cup of hot rich cream. 27. Milanese vegetable soup. Cut bacon and ham into small pieces. Put in a saucepan with 1 tablespoonful of hot butter. Add all kinds of vegetables, cut into very small pieces, and let fry a few minutes. Then fill the pan with 1 quart of beef stock. Let all cook slowly for half an hour. Add some boiled rice and 1 cup of tomato sauce and cook until done. Serve hot. 28. Swedish salad. Cut cold cooked fish into small pieces and mix with chopped hard-boiled eggs, a few sliced olives, capers, and gherkins. Sprinkle with salt and pepper. Line the salad bowl with crisp lettuce leaves, add the salad, and cover with a mayonnaise dressing. Garnish with aspic, cut into dice pieces, and serve cold. 29. Oriental rabbit pie. Clean and cut a rabbit into small pieces and let stew, well seasoned with salt and pepper and cayenne. Add 2 chopped cloves of garlic, 1 chopped green pepper, 1 Spanish onion sliced thin and 2 sliced tomatoes, a pinch of cloves, and allspice. Then line a pie dish with a puff paste. Let bake and fill with the rabbit. Add 2 chopped hard-boiled eggs and sprinkle with curry powder. Cover with the paste. Brush the top with a beaten egg and let bake until brown. Serve hot. 30. Spanish baked fish. Season a pike. Put in a baking pan. Pour over 2 ounces of melted butter and 1 pint of sour cream. Then let bake in a hot oven for 20 minutes. Sprinkle with breadcrumbs and grated cheese and let brown on top. Serve hot. Garnish with parsley. End of chapter 11.